Wagner Seahawks are on the court. We've been working very hard. The girls are very excited for a new season. We have great leadership from our upperclassmen. This season we'll have 3 captains. Our tri-captains will be Kelly Clark, who's a senior, redshirt Kanifa Hicks, and junior Marie-Laurence Archambault. Can't say enough about what leadership they've given already to us during the preseason, and the rest of the upperclassmen, Brittany Thorpe and Shanez Robinson, have also been working extremely hard with the freshman class especially to bring them on board. So far the things that the staff has noted as far as the preseason goes has been the great attitudes and the tremendous effort that they're putting forth in every drill that we've had. The carryover value to that, of course, now when we start scrimmaging, time will tell that. I think the best thing that can make up for mistakes is extra effort, and they've certainly shown us that in the early going so far. Shawn Marie Heiliger. Shawn Marie's out of North Carolina. She's coming off of an ACL injury from her high school career, and she's worked very hard on her rehab. Like most college players that have that injury, she had to overcome a lot, but she's 100% healthy now. She's ready to go. She's a smooth ball handler. She's got a very nice perimeter pull-up jump shot, and we're looking to her for her leadership at the point guard position. Stephanie Blay. I call her Blaze. It's probably not correct, but we like to call her Blaze. She's a freshman, a 6'2" forward from Canada. She's been working extremely hard. She's a good player inside or out, and she's an excellent rebounder. Jackie Thompson is our freshman point guard. She, along with Shawn Marie Heiliger, will be handling the ball for the Seahawks. Already, Jackie has demonstrated what a leader she will be at the point guard position. She's a real spark plug for the team. She's got an excellent handle, and she's a good defender. Ebony Jennings is our 5'11" power forward. She's a freshman. She has been working extremely hard this season on her strength and conditioning. She's very strong around the basket, and she has great hands. So we're expecting Ebony to do some good things with those hands and score a lot of points for the Seahawks. Ugo Nwegi. Ugo is a 6'3" center. She has a tremendous wingspan. Ugo is really a raw talent. She's working hard to learn the game, working hard on the offensive end of the floor, but defensively she's already ahead of the game. She's an excellent shot blocker, and she goes to the board strong to get those rebounds. Laura Amorosa, a sophomore guard out of Canada. Last year she played the post for us out of necessity. This year she moves over to play the perimeter. She's a very good shooter. She's an excellent rebounder, and we needed some extra help on the boards, and I think her joining the perimeter players will give us added depth that we need off the bench or in a role, whatever role is determined as we go on with this preseason. But she works very, very hard, and she has excellent speed. Veronique Fournier, we call her V. V brings tremendous energy to the floor. She'll be a junior this season. She was a starter last year. She's an excellent defender, but her passion for the game and the way she plays the game is what makes her special to our team and our program. Shanez Robinson is a junior. She transferred to us from Northeastern University, sat out last year. She's now working hard to crack the starting lineup. She's a strong presence on the block for us offensively, and she's a very smart defensive player. So Shanez is really looking for her to join our forward line and give us some experience there. Marie-Laurence Archambault is our junior captain. Marie has worked very hard on her defense and her rebounding as well as her ball handling. She wants to be a really good all-around player. She sets high goals for herself. She sets the bar high, and she's brought great intensity to the practice court and really working hard on those other parts of the game that will help make her a better all-around player. Kanifa Hicks, our junior tri-captain, is a redshirt junior. She tore her ACL last year at the beginning of the preseason. She's now 100% healthy. She's a tremendous athlete for our program. We need Kanifa Hicks on the floor. She's an excellent defender, and she has a nice pull-up jumper. So I think her athleticism brings a lot to the program on both ends of the court. Kelly Clark, one of our 3 captains this season. Kelly, as a senior, is looking forward to improve upon where she left off last year. As a junior, she was a 12.8 per game average, and she was also a very good rebounder for us. Kelly was probably the most improved player on the team last year, and she was very, very consistent. She had some big games for us last year, and there's no doubt we're going to be relying on her to get, to do the same, to have the same production, if not better, this season in her senior year and final year on the hill for the Seahawks. Brittany Thorpe, we call Brittany BT. She's a 6-foot forward from Virginia. She's working very hard this season. She's a great communicator on the floor. She brings a lot of passion to the court when she plays. She knows the game very well, and I think she's going to give us a big lift this year, both on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. I think whenever you have a new team and a new season, I think there's always a lot of excitement from the coaching staff as well as the team. I think that, when we look at our non-conference schedule last year, we did very well, and then the conference was so competitive and from top to bottom, really tough games every night and really wars out there. One of the needs we saw for the program when we brought 5 freshmen was that we needed to get a tougher non-conference schedule to prepare us better for the conference. So as we enter into this season, we're excited and at the same time cautiously optimistic that we know that we're going to be in for a rugged preseason schedule, starting with Army and going right on through. We have a lot of away games, and it doesn't matter to us who that opponent is. We think that each one of those opponents are quality opponents that we have in the non-conference. I think there's all different types of teams in that non-conference portion of the schedule. There's teams that are more transition teams. We have half-court teams. I think we play in a little bit of everyone in that non-conference portion of the schedule that's going to prepare us for the likes of our conference, which from top to bottom, as I said, is very, very strong. Since I've been back 6 years, the conference couldn't be better. Our RPI ranking and what the top part of the conference did last year against non-conference opponents was very, very strong. So I think, as we look at the different opponents that are in our conference and who are the teams to beat, we feel everybody's going to be tough to beat and that we have to really be ready. So we're looking to really improve our man-to-man defense, really working on that, become more of a pressing team. And I think that we've set the bar higher for our players to understand that going into the non-conference portion of the schedule, we need to be further along, even more than we were last year. And with 5 freshmen, that's a little bit hard to do. We kind of push the envelope a little bit, but I do feel strongly that the leadership we have, not only from the captains, but from all the upperclassmen, really showed itself in the summertime, getting ready with strength and conditioning where a lot of championships are won. Our team came back much better physically, and like anything else, every coach will tell you have to avoid the injury bug, and we have to stay healthy this season, and I think we have to stay together. Staying together for this team, the chemistry's already good. They work very hard together off the court. We have an excellent team academically. We're really proud of the team's 3.4 GPA going into this semester. We expect that to stay the same. And we just know that when you work hard, good things happen, and this team is working very, very hard. So we're excited about both the non-conference portion of our schedule, and we look forward to the conference. And our expectations are for this team to be in the hunt every year for a championship. And that being said, you have to be in the playoffs to do that. So our goal is to make those playoffs and to take every game like it's a playoff game and go after it hard. The Seahawks coaching staff and our Seahawks are very excited about this upcoming year. We're going to play up-tempo, exciting basketball. We appreciate all the support we get from the alumni base, our student body, our parents, and the Staten Island community. You're our 6th man. You come out and cheer for the team, we won't disappoint you. Go Seahawks.